This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and far. We keeping a foot on the wood, Neeks. We keeping a foot on the wood, Neeks. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, man. Like the Siberian tiger that I am, I'm applying wood on immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? He bursts his pipes. These beta cuck males, man. Pure fucking beta supremes. I told you guys, man. You needed these guys to finally get an epiphany to know that Cinammon, Horchata, and Alvarez is dirty. He Knows Everything's been telling you guys this stuff for years. I've been telling you guys this guy's dirty. He pisses dirty. Everything about this guy is dirty. How many times does He Knows Everything have to tell you guys this stuff? And a prediction, King Strikes again. And a prediction, King Strikes again. How many times? How many times do you guys have to get this through your Rudy Poo and Plum brain head? Classic Doden Troglodyte head. Ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric head. He knows everything. And a prediction, King Strikes again. And a prediction, King Strikes again. I told you guys, man. This guy right here is fraudulent for boxing. His whole team. And then you wonder why they were trying to come after Gervonta Tank Davis to try to make Gervonta Tank Davis seem like he was on PEDs. I told you guys, man, nothing about Cinammon, Horchata, and Alvarez is what it is. And you got coon buffoons like Monty Brown trying to support Cinammon, Horchata, and Alvarez. I told you guys about dudes like this. They're getting ramrodded. They're getting rear-ended. They're being wheelchair bound. They're tossing the salad. They're basically doing everything that they're not supposed to find themselves in what we call a precarious situation. They're looking stupid out here in these boxing streets. Anyone that supports the Cinammon, Horchata, and Alvarez, your boxing street creds are lost. Let me say it again. Anyone that's supporting the Cinammon, Horchata, and Alvarez, your boxing street creds are lost. This guy right here is a fraudulent boxer, man. He's the worst thing that ever happened to the sport of boxing. Devin Haney finally grew a fucking backbone. But this is the thing, Devin Haney. You can't just do it when it benefits you. You have to do it when it makes sense on all levels. Let me say it again. You can't just do it when it benefits you. You got to do it when it makes sense on all levels. And what is it making sense on all levels that you had to do it? By not pushing your brother Gervonta Tank Davis down. But also talking about this and being consistent and being authentic from the day one, from the jump. These boxing fans are slow, man. A lot of them are brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads. They're what we call, how should I say this, peon fucking brains. Everything that they get, it's always so late to the damn party. They never get everything fast. They never get everything the way that they're supposed to get it. It takes them 1,000 years to fucking get the information. And you know why it takes them so long to get it? Because they don't fucking get it. That's why it takes so damn long. But this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a situation. We're dealing with a moment. We're dealing with a circumstance where everything that people think makes sense don't in actuality make sense. This is what we're dealing with. This is why we say the things that we say. Because as boxing fans, we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to be unbiased with ourselves. And we have to tell the truth. And what is the truth that we have to tell ourselves? We have to tell ourselves that when it's all said and done, the biggest picture here is that Cinammon, Horchata, and Alvarez is a fraudulent Cinammon, Horchata, and Alvarez fighter. He's not for real. He's not chasing greatness personification. He's chasing greatness mimication. And we done told you about greatness mimication. Greatness mimication is for those that mimic greatness. They don't understand the variation, the aspect, and the fullness thereof of greatness. Because if they understood what greatness personification denoted, what it was really about, the heavyweight lifting that's associated with it, the verification, the identity that's associated behind it, then they would do the actual heavyweight lifting instead of the cherry picking, instead of the wounded animaling, instead of the boxing just judging, gifting, decisioning, instead of basically what we would say stripping you of a 9 to 13 week training camping. They wouldn't sit here and get you in the rehydration clausing. They wouldn't sit here and get you in the catch waiting. They wouldn't sit here and get you into what we call basically trying to stifle you in any situation. They wouldn't be the first one to collect the WBC French fry belt. But at the end of the day, they would tell you the truth telling that when it's all said and done, that Cinammon dust of a Horchata and Alvarez has always been what he's been. A cinnamon fucking dust of a Horchata and Alvarez. Anyone that supports this guy, anyone that coons and buffoons for this guy, anyone that lifts up this guy, you make yourself look real fucking weak out here in these boxing streets. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Neeks. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Neeks. This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.